All praises to Ahaya, Ashura, Ahaya, Ba'ashem, Yeshaya, Wah. This is Shabar Israel, and this is a video concerning a vision that I have received within the last couple of days. I was pleading my cause once again to the Most High, and surely oppression maketh the wise individual mad. And I began to fall asleep. As I began to fall asleep, I had this auditorial speaking from an individual, a male. He began to state the following words: this is a global catastrophe, a pandemic, if you will. And I went back to sleep. I shook it off as it were nothing. And I know many of you know that the government has the ability, if you will, to program so-called images or auditorial sounds in the brain. I know all about the different sleep stages, the REM sleep, uh, which is your deepest sleep, and the beta and the gamma brain waves that are active during different stages in your sleep. And I shook it off and I went back to sleep. So the second time it happened, I woke up and I said, okay, no, this is a vision. And I had to go back and recollect on how many visions I've had and which one is this vision referring to once again. So I received wisdom, instruction, and understanding concerning this vision. After the vision of Chicago will be the first to fall, the Most High showed me Chicago Part 2 about 4 years later, and that more than one missile will hit Chicago when I saw it. And there was a man there, and his face was on fire. And this was an Edomite, or modern day Caucasian. And this vision consisted of two parts. In part one of that vision, I was knocked out of my bed, and a newscaster, a broadcaster, stated that the Chicago loop has fallen, and and the earth before my feet was shaking violently. So 5 years later, the Most High has shown me that you soon will be hearing this is a special broadcast. Destruction has happened. And why this is global? Because this is the beginning of the end of a rulership. I must say that I was startled in my spirit, not because the spirit of fear. It was just the fact that when I start a job or a position, I finish. And it made me think, have I ran this race to the fullest? Because as a Hebrew, you do not want to become too comfortable here in the daughter of Babylon when you know what's getting ready to happen. I thought that it was actually happening because it occurred to me twice in the same night. It occurred to me twice in the same night of this one that just recently happened in so-called 2017, this vision. A lot of people are about to be taken, and a lot of people or a nation, Hebrew nation, is about to be delivered. I cannot stress it enough. Have you prepared your ark and Yeshaya? Are you teaching what he told his disciples to teach? The doctrine that he brought. For there is one Lord, one faith, one baptism in this walk. Have you listened to his mouthpiece that he has sent forth in these last days? Because we know that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High first. So a lot of individuals that are supposedly doing what the Most High has stated or not. And I'm speaking about Hebrews. They are usurping the seat of the prophets. They are charging for the gospel. And I'm talking about monetization, liars, deceitful workers, ministers of Satan. For no marvel that Satan appears as an angel of light, therefore his ministers likewise. And I'm paraphrasing Corinthians. A lot of Hebrew Israelites are going to perish. And I'm talking about the ones that supposedly to be in the know. A lot of Gentiles are about to perish from off the face of the earth because they refuse to put down paganism and accept the Bible as it is written. Hear the words from the Most High above and his son, Ahia, Ashur, Ahia, Bahashem Yeshaya, walk will walk. This is a special broadcast, global pandemic upon the face of the earth. For the Most High will raise out of his dwelling place, and strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. The Gentile nations think that they will not drink from the cup of fury, but remember, he stated that he will put it in their minds to fulfill his will. For the time is at hand, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Chicago would be the first to fall. Jamestown, Virginia, the last standing. And for those who refuse to take part in the tree of life and to drink from the fountains of living water, let them be unjust still. And the bride say, Come, Yeshua, come, thy kingdom come. Amen.